Anderson, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Todd Anderson. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. G1 Bay, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside low, ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Brian Reynolds here. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The throw to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 and 2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Anderson back to work. Fastball for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one misses, and that's ball one. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Pretty simple sequence right there, but very well executed. 2 off-speed pitches away, gets him trained to look out over the plate. Then they ran a good fastball inside, and it was just too much to catch up to. Nice job of working in and out and upsetting that timing at the plate.
Gary Sanchez now. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. First pitch just misses. And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The lefty fires. A little out front there as he swings through it. No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Out to short, Crawford. Zips it to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Leover.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Leover Peguero. Peguero measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In for a strike, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes a ball.
1-1.
That's to third. Rojas throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Victor Robles.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency.
Oh, and a great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at PNC Park, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ji-Hwan Bae.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So now here's the DH, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's hard hit on the line. McCarthy squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gonzalez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Angels 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Anderson back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo grounded out his first time.
Ball.
One down, base is empty. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one the other way. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hayes at the plate and takes high there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Leo Burr.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's Victor Robles, 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right center field. 1 away.
The lefty, number 3,
Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that.
Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is inside.
1-1.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Next is the Pirates DH, Brian Reynolds. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Figueroa stands at second with two gone. This to third. Rojas throws to first in time, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Angels 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Oh, dear. Ooh.
This to third, to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In there at the knees for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Sanchez, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jared Triolo, the next to hit. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. The tying run at the plate. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count.
Ball. 2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Angels 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Wyatt.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Anderson tossed 7 shutout innings and struck out 7 batters.
Now, Boogie did a lot of good things in this start. Anytime your starter goes out there and pitches like he did today, you've got a good shot at the win, and it worked out for him in this one.